Yeah, so I'm going to give you the answer that I always give. Then I'm going to tweak it just a little bit because I've had some time for some self-reflection. So my normal answer that I would tell you is it's like 38 to 42, family, 3 kids with a golden doodle, maybe an Australian Shepherd, probably a minivan, but maybe you could substitute a large SUV. And their life is just really busy. And they're just flying through the Chick-fil-A drive-through, trying to get some nuggets to make it in time to soccer practice without a moment to spare. The household income is generally, 250,000 or greater. One person is an executive, maybe both. Just life is busy and time is scarce. So that's kind of like the 30,000-foot view of who we work with. But I'm going to go one step further and break it into two different people if I can. And this kind of hit me last week when Jeff and I were talking is, well, on average, it's 38 to 42. What we're really seeing is some sort of like divergence from that. We're seeing the 50-year-old with $1 million who just wants to really hone in on, am I on track? Do I have enough? What do I need to do differently? I want to finish the race strong. And then I think you have the 34-year-old executive who is making the 250, 300, $4,000 a year, who wants to become that 50-year-old to finish strong. So I kind of see it, there's like two different layers underneath Know My Plan on really who we're helping. And I'm 41 now. I think Jeff is 51, and I really think there's like a 10-year window on either side of you that you can really serve well due to life experiences and some commonalities and things of that nature. So if you go plus 10 on Jeff, that takes us to 61. You go negative 10 on me, that gets us to 31. And I think that takes you through a couple of different very important stages of life. But you do see, right, the 50-year-old who's got $1 million, $2 million, they want to finish strong. They want to make sure, I mean, they're thinking about the end zone, right? They want to get to the end zone, they want to score, and they want to walk off into the sunset as a winner, and they don't want to have to go back to work. And then on the other hand, you have, people that are closer to our age who aspire to be that. That's the next step on the ladder for them.
One thing I'd like to ask you a little bit about is, because as we think about those folks, 40 to 50, however they fit on that scale, on that spectrum of life in terms of finances and job and assets and whatnot, dig in a little deeper for me. Who specifically should contact you guys? Like what does their 401k, checking, brokerage account, income, what does that like stress level? What does that look like for you guys?
Yeah, generally high stress, minimal time. Our households on average, their income's about 400,000. That's what it looks like. Assets that we're managing is usually about 700,000. But the actual liquid net worth of the client, on average is about $1.5 to $2 million, and that continues to go higher and higher and higher. And some of that is throughout really any intentionality of our own. We have had more of those 50-year-olds who have the higher assets start to reach out to us, specifically wanting to work with us.